everyone.
We're so sorry for the delay this week. We have had some technical difficulties.
Serious technical difficulties, but we're here. We prevailed.
We are here.
Welcome to Something to Talk About.
Welcome, episode 17.
Woo.
This is Jorie.
This is Abigail, or Abby.
You can just call me Abby. And we have some great Southern news for y'all, brought to you from all of the Southern states. Fun things.
Yeah, great things.
Great things.
Lots of yummy summer treats. So maybe not lots, but one that's really sticking in my mind.
Yeah, we know where your mind's at.
Yeah.
All right, Jorie, kick us off. What's
So-
our first story?
The first story is actually super sweet. It's about a teacher, and y'all know we love teachers. They're finally getting their little summer break. And you guys have all heard of summer packets, right?
Yes.
Have you? My mom actually used to make me do summer packets.
Really?
Yes. It's like little workbooks that refreshed you from the year before and kind of like got you ready for the school year you were going into. So this specific teacher, Betsy Eggert, would you say? She was asked by her students' parents what her summer packet was, or if they would give out, if she was going to be giving out a summer packet, and she replied no, and she felt guilty about this initially, but then she says upon further consideration that she ended up not feeling guilty about.
That's good.
Yeah, she says that she wants the kids to be kids, and so she created her own special summer packet to give out.
This is so fun.
Which I love. So she's from Pensacola, and this new summer packet was just refreshing advice for parents. So some of the stuff that she's told them to do was encourage kindness, read some together, teach your kids how to tie their shoes, have family dinner together, which sounds like a great list to me.
I think it's just so encouraging because, you know, like you can really get caught up in summer packets and like competition and making sure, you know, your kid's all ready to go. But, you know, summertime is also this really fun and fresh and refreshing time.
Yeah. It
It's
should definitely
great.
be a break. You should be able to rest your brain for a little while.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. And my dad, we all played sports in my family. It's the same thing like with the off season. It's just important as the on season, because the off season gives you time to rest, gives you time to recoup, and just get excited about going back into the season.
I totally agree.
Same thing with school. I think that's awesome. So she says above all else that children desire quality time with their parents. So that's what's really important. I think that's great.
I think it is awesome.
Such a
and
sweet
so
story.
many things that you could do. You know, go to the park, have dinner, have a picnic.
Pool day.
Yeah, love it.
It's awesome.
Way to
Great
go.
story.
And you can download Betsy's packet too.
Oh, yes.
We'll include the article links for y'all in the comments. You can go on and download her packet, you know, if you want to read her inspiring life advice.
You should. We all should.
You definitely should. All right, our next story for y'all comes out of Tennessee, which y'all know is near and dear to my heart. And it's Captain Chris Blazek. He was in this photo that went viral because he was comforting a child after a car accident. And he gave this quote of, "This is why I do my job." And it's just a beautiful story. So he is of the Chattanooga Fire Department. He arrived on the scene of an accident, a car accident, on Saturday. And like a ton of firefighters we have in the South, went way above and beyond his just normal firefighting duties. So he was dispatched onto the scene after responding to a...
Oh, it's just... Sorry, people.
He is a busy man. But he came to this car accident scene. There was a hysterical pregnant mother and 3 children who range in age from 12 months to 7 years. So they all were pretty young. And the bigger girls were fine, but there was a baby that was just screaming and screaming. And so after he kind of assessed that his guys had the scene under control, he picks up the baby, and who just immediately lays on his shoulder and just takes a nap. And he decides to spend some time with his new friend, as he quoted. And so the mom was taken care of. She was injured a little bit, but he stayed on the scene with the kids to make sure that everyone was safe and accounted for. So I just think this is such a touching story.
It really is. Yeah, firefighters. They're the real heroes.
Yeah,
seriously.
and it just shows you like the heart too. You know, like they're in this job because yes, they're great at it, but also like they are passionate about their communities and love it. Way to go, Chattanooga.
Yeah. Abby loves in Tennessee.
I do. I do love when Tennessee gets a shout out.
Oh man, so you can probably guess what our next story is about because we never go a week without talking about our favorite fast food place.
Sponsor us, ChickfilA.
Come on, ChickfilA.
Sponsor us.
Actually, we don't even consider you fast food. You are a high quality 5-star restaurant.
I agree. It's a good quote, Jorie.
Anyway, thank you. So this is actually pretty interesting. I bet you didn't know, because we didn't know what Chick-fil-A's original name was. It was not always Chick-fil-A.
Which is surprising.
Very surprising. It also sold mostly beef, which is even more surprising considering the current name. So yes, the restaurant was originally called, get ready for it, drum roll, Dwarf House.
Very interesting.
Don't ask us why, because we don't know. But yeah, the co-founder of Chick-fil-A, Truett Cathy, said that it was originally founded in, is that Hapeville?
Yes, I think it's Hapeville, Georgia.
In 1946. I had no idea Chick-fil-A had been around that long, to be honest.
I know.
Or I guess Chick-fil-A.
Dwarf House has been around
Dwarf
that
House.
long.
Yeah, and then it was changed to Chick-fil-A in 1967. So, but Abby actually found out today that there still is a Dwarf House restaurant in Georgia.
Yes, so you can actually go and visit and tour the Chick-fil-A headquarters, which is right outside of Atlanta. And the original Dwarf House restaurant is still there. They've like remodeled. You can go visit. You can go eat at the restaurant. They still have a ton of the original menu items.
Really cool. What's interesting is the Dwarf House is actually where one of the first ever chicken sandwiches was founded. So that's kind of how it transitioned into Chick-fil-A eventually. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. So
that's awesome.
I'm gonna quiz one of the workers when I go through next time.
Ask them.
See if they know what their original name was.
Thanks, Truett Cathy.
Yeah, you're the best.
Our next story for y'all is talking about the most popular wedding registry picks in our southern states. So we love these like fun roundups. We did one last week of the most misspelled words.
Yes, that one was fun.
And we have one today, Zola, which is a wedding registry site. You can go on, it's crazy. You can like decide to give a couple an experience, like a hot air balloon ride, or you can give them your favorite china pattern. So it's just all sorts of things. So they compiled a list of the top registry item per state, and some of them honestly weren't surprising at all, being southern states. So one of the most popular ones in Alabama and Florida was a cast iron skillet, which every southern gal needs a cast iron skillet.
That's awesome.
Not surprised.
Just imagine all the yummy stuff you're going to cook up in your cast iron skillet.
Exactly. Whip us up some cornbread. In Arkansas, they wanted a bathtub caddy, which is one of those kind that, you know, lays over your clawfoot tub, and there's a spot for your wine and there's a spot for your book. So who doesn't want that?
Very practical.
Especially after the stress of wedding planning.
Yeah, and getting married just in general.
And getting married.
Committing your life to someone can be stressful.
In Delaware, they wanted a hand mixer, also very important for Southern cooking. Kentucky and Louisiana, outdoor string lights, which y'all love to entertain.
We do. We're entertainers.
Outdoors.
They look so good just hanging on your back porch.
They do look so good.
I could just, you know, cook out with some stringed up lights and family and friends. What more could you ask for? My favorite on this list, though, is Missouri, which is a Fiesta fringe napkin. I want a little bit of what Missouri's having. What the heck even is a Fiesta fringe napkin?
It's like a cloth napkin with little fun fringes on it.
Oh, okay.
So if you're throwing, you know, Taco Tuesday at your house, you have the perfect tableware.
Okay, I can get behind that.
I mean, it was very fun.
We love taco night.
We do. We've also got waffles, Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah, Tennessee coming in hot with a waffle maker. I mean, your head is in the right place, Tennessee.
Isn't it, though?
You know the key to a happy marriage? Lots of waffles.
Yeah, breakfast in bed.
Yep.
Love it.
That's a great story. Less a story, more of a list. It's a great list to know. Next up.
Very true.
Guys, this may be one of my favorite stories.
This is crazy.
We've ever come across here on our show. 17 episodes, and this is probably my favorite story.
Oh, that's saying something.
That is. This is a lot. So, you guys all know HGTV.
Yes.
We all love and live by HGTV. Well, this one lady who is guest appearing, let's see, her name is
Nicole McGinnis.
Yes, Nicole McGinnis. She was just guest appearing on the show, searching for a new house in South Carolina, 32 years old. And a doctor who watches the show regularly had just gotten off work and was watching it, and he's a
an ear, nose, throat doctor.
An
ENT. Yeah.
Yes, and he was watching and noticed a lump in Nicole's throat. And
this just blows my mind.
Because he's trained for this, he noticed that it was super sketchy, this lump, that it could be cancerous. So he actually posted on Facebook with a photo of her, because he had no idea how to get in touch with her otherwise, and just said, does anyone know this lady? Like, I need to get in touch with her, I have to talk to her. And after almost 7,000 likes, eventually someone replied. He did get in touch with Nicole, and he said that she needed to see a doctor, and it turns out that it was thyroid cancer that she has.
This is phenomenal.
Amazing. So yeah, she's getting treatment now, and it could have been a whole lot worse had she not realized and had it not been called out. I mean, like, have you ever heard of that before? Like someone noticing a lump on someone else's throat on a TV show.
I know.
And then also just not blowing it off and like end up tracking her down and really save the day.
Like you were saying earlier, doctors are just good people.
They're good people. Like, the work never stops. This guy's off duty.
Goodness.
Okay? He's off duty. He's home. He's trying to relax.
And he's like, oh, I
spot it. Yeah, he's like, not letting that one go. Props to you. That's amazing.
And Nicole actually got to meet Dr. Voit on Good Morning America.
GMA, yep.
Which I read her quote and it just like gave me goosebumps.
Yeah. Want to read it? Or
yeah.
You want
Oh.
You go. You got it.
She said, Dr. Voit, I'm going to try to say this without getting emotional. At this point, I'm like sitting at my desk like crying. I've gone through a lot these last couple years. Well, you didn't mention this, Jorie.
Yes, that she has actually battled and beaten brain cancer. So this is crazy that now this is also coming up. So yeah, it has been an emotional and hard couple of years for her.
Goodness gracious.
I'm glad she caught a break with him spotting it.
I know, man. So she said, I've gone through a lot these last couple years. Never expected to have been a 2-time cancer survivor. Without you keeping a vigilant eye and watching that television show, who knows how long I would have gone without that being checked. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You have no idea.
So sweet.
Can you imagine her initial reaction when like this man,
this random guy, excuse me? That's what I would have said.
So I guess good for her for like taking his word for it and going to the doctor too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
I have actually not looked up pictures of her from the show, but I kind of want to look it up and see if I notice any bumps.
Well, you can in the, they picked a picture of her, you know, to talk about this. And y'all can see this in our article too.
Yeah, we'll put all the links below for you so you can click on any of the articles we're talking about.
There's an image that like it's pretty defined and it like looks like a peanut on her throat. Like just a full-blown bump right here. Yeah, which, I mean, granted, if I was watching it, I'd be like, oh, like, not really think anything of it, but I guess
a trained doctor,
when you're an ENT.
Yeah, so anyway.
Wow, well, I think it's super positive that we have people like that are willing to, and social media, you know, the fact that
social media, you know, social media gets a bad rep sometimes, but today it saves the day.
Yeah, it really did. The power of the community. All right, our last story for y'all is one that you've been waiting for. Yeah. Bluebell ice cream. Very, very southern, beloved everywhere. If you've never tried bride's cake, you need to go out and change your life. I think you can only get it in Louisiana, so they've like discontinued it in some states.
Another reason to relocate people.
There you go. But it's like this amaretto. It's amazing. But anyway, Bluebell just launched their newest summer ice cream flavor, and it's got us feeling like that. It is just the most southern thing ever. It is Southern Blue. I just totally butchered that. It's Southern Blackberry Cobbler, which if you grew up in the South, you probably had a grandma who had, and I'm just projecting on y'all now because this was my life, who had a blackberry bush, and then you go pick the blackberries, and then she like make you a fresh cobbler.
Wow, that's next level. We did not have a blackberry bush.
Oh my gosh, like I lived for this summer, and now it's an ice cream.
That's amazing. And
it's available now, which is exciting for everyone.
Yes,
it's a creamy ice cream with a luscious blackberry flavor with flaky pie crust pieces and blackberry sauce swirl.
That just sounds like nothing
could go
wrong.
I know.
I'd marry that blackberry cobbler ice cream.
Can you imagine putting the blackberry cobbler ice cream on top of blackberry cobbler? I think that would be amazing. It's a limited time flavor though, so y'all need to go out and find it and get it and taste test it.
I wonder what it's going to be like, because traditionally when you have those blackberry cobbler flavors, they're warm. So
yeah, that's true.
So different. It's going to be cold. I wonder if it's going to be better, worse, same. Who knows? I bet those flavors are good in any temperature, though.
Yeah.
I need a cold blackberry cobbler.
Yeah, out of the fridge. So what is your favorite ice cream flavor, Jorie?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I think it's a tie between cookies and cream and mint chocolate chip. But I know I'm basic, and I get those mixed a lot. Yeah. I just found out the other day, and I told Abby, this is just me chatting now, that real, like, high-quality mint chocolate chip ice cream is not green. I'm just gonna let that sink in.
It's that food coloring they add.
Yeah, it's a food coloring to make you think it's real minty, but actually very good ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream is just white. So there you go, people.
There's your fun fact for the day.
Oh, someone loves ice cream, but they're on the keto diet.
Oh no!
We feel you. We're on the whole 30.
We are on the whole 30.
And so talking about this ice cream is really...
Let's meet up in like 4 months or so, we will all go out for ice cream. Well, y'all comment your favorite ice cream flavors below.
Yes, we'd love to know it.
Honestly, because we just want to think about ice cream more today.
We do. We'd love to look at pictures and just imagine ourselves.
We would love to look at pictures.
Some ice cream.
Goodness. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thanks so much. We love hanging out with you guys.
Thursday.
It's our favorite part of the week.
It really is.
Tune back in next Thursday, 3 p.m., and we'll be back, hopefully with less technical difficulty.
Yes, we appreciate you bearing with us.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks
Enjoy
so
your
much.
day.